Okay, Mick, today I thought I would kick off a little a video series on pool maintenance, pool care. I'm not an expert, but I've been taking care of pools for a long time, right? This pool here, it's new, but the old pool, 1974, so got a lot of experience. One of the things I want to talk about today, though, is taking care of a pool just based on experience. Like, I don't need these fancy test strips. I don't need the fancy pool chemicals. 5 drops of this, 2 drops of that. It's complicated. I'm going to use the natural method. First, what you need to do, you need a beer. Typically, I use a beer, kind of as a palate cleanser. I get right down to business. First thing I do is take a little swish. I'm ready to go. First, I'm going to test the chlorine. Over time, you can kind of figure out whether it's high or low. I'd put this at probably 1.5. I'll test a little bit later, just to validate it. Chlorine level 1.5 is right in the middle. Maybe it should be 2. So maybe on my automatic pool chlorinator, I'll turn that up to maybe 8 or 9 tonight. Alkalinity is important, and pH is important, because if they're not in balance, your chlorine isn't going to be right. So you always want to test your alkalinity. Just about spot on. This is about 100. How do I know? I've been doing it for a long time. I know what alkalinity of 100 tastes like. If it's too low, I can tell. If it's too high, I can tell. And then the best one, though, is pH. Now, pH is critical in pool care. It's part of the comfort when you're in the pool. A little bit, if pH is too high, your eyes burn. pH is too low, your chlorine gets out of whack. You can kind of get a pH alkalinity bounce. pH should be 7.2 to 7.4. 7.2 would be on the low end, 7.4 is kind of in the middle. Anything higher, you got to use pH down. Anything lower, you got to use pH up. Today I'm thinking that's probably, it seems a little low to me. I might have to add some pH up a little bit later. The other thing too is you can get a good taste for is when do you need to shock the pool. The reason you need to shock the pool every once in a while is over time, contaminants build up in the pool. Human contaminants, put it bluntly. And so you want to hit that with shock. And the way you can tell, the funk factor is too high. You gotta hit that thing with probably a pool this size, 25,000 gallons, minimum 2 pounds of shock. If you have a day with a lot of kids in the pool, maybe 3. But right now, we're pretty good. So that's the lesson for today. Begin with a good palate cleanser. I usually go with beer. This happens to be Coors. Oh no, I'm sorry. What is this? Because it might have thrown off my taste buds a little bit.
Corona.
Oh, this is the Corona Extra. Yeah. That's my go-to palate cleanser. The Yeti, a plug for Yeti. Keeps it cold. I don't want to throw it off too much. And then later on, I'll go back and I'll just double check these. What did I say the chlorine was? Chlorine 1.2, 1.5. Yeah, right. So okay, here is 1 to 3. So I called that one. 80 to 120. I called at 100, and look at that right there, right in the middle. And then pH 7.2 to 7.8. I said was on the low end of. I said 7 or 7.2. So yeah, definitely that's low. I have another test for total hardness. I'm not going to do that here with people in the pool, but it's another interesting self-test. And that's it. That's Pool Care 101 from an experienced pool cleaner, pool care person. Thanks.